Survivalists! The Survivalists and the Nomad Wagon. They're finally unlocked. We have all of the facilities. I'm a veteran crusader. Aqua's an adventurer man-at-arms, and Zal is an apprentice highwayman. We got these two areas. Kyle underwent treatment and got his syphilis healed. Destin used meditation to achieve resistance to the forces of the material world, and it's become balanced. Again. And he recovered a good deal of stress. And Time had a night on the town, and he recovered stress too, so... Wow. Good times, good moments. So this is a shop for rare items, and that's to upgrade camping skills. Okay. I get ya. Alright, well, first off, going to the sanatorium. Anything I can upgrade? Not really. Let's see who needs the most help. He has hemophilia, so Zal is more likely to bleed. And I'm more likely to suffer the blight. I have 2 diseases. I'm gonna send myself in to get my spotted fever dealt with. And Zal, we're gonna have you go in and get your hemophilia dealt with. Anybody who I want to have their quirks treated? Kyle has some bad quirks, and they're all severe. Let's look at abilities and quirks that I can get rid of cheap, aka the ones that don't have skulls. Cause I have so much money now, dude. I don't want to spend all that money just on cures, which makes me sound like I want to just abuse my teammates. It's not true. Not true. Might deal with Destin's issue with being nocturnally inclined. If he wasn't getting his hemophilia treated, I would have Zal treated for Dark Temptation. I guess I can do that later. Dacnomania, obsessed with killing. Alright, Dave does have that issue. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have Time go in first. We're going to have his issue with being caught off guard dealt with. That way in the first round he's just like not completely botching it. So we have everybody that we want in the sanatorium. In terms of stress, Kyle and Sukai are really the only ones I need to deal with. And Sukai, we already know, she only goes to one place only, and that is the brothel. Which I could upgrade, but I don't need 2 slots in the brothel, I just need her to go there. A hot bath and a companion to make it warmer, please, is what she said. Bugs me so much. Okay, Kyle, let's see. What about you? You just won't drink. That's fine. Smithing. Yes. Wanted to do that just in case. I didn't want to accidentally drop my supplies down too far to where I wouldn't be able to upgrade my armor. And then let's do this.
Little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Upgraded the transept. It's cheaper now to pray to a higher power. Enjoy, Kyle. So I pretty much have everybody doing something. There's Sukai and Kyle relieving their stress. Myself, Zal, and Time in the sanatorium being treated. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who's pretty much not going to be able to go on the next mission, which is fine. I think I actually am going to add a duplicate class. We've pretty much worked with one of each for a long time now. I think it's time to start having some duplicates, just so we can compensate for all the people who are being treated like every single round. And of course we're going to check out these new areas, so yay! Alright, so I decided to check out some things, and I am pretty excited and also terrified at the same time. First off, I want to show that I actually put Aqua in the tavern to drink at the bar because I want to get him nice and de-stressed, so to say. And there's a very specific reason. Second thing, I have my team picked out for the next outing. I have Gaming Feud, aka Dave. I got the Destined one. I got Elendril, and Astral-san is our new player in the roster. He is another occultist because from what was available in the stagecoach, there were no other healers besides the occultists, so you know, I can't upgrade the stagecoach network yet, or I can't increase my roster yet either. I want to increase my roster actually, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to work with what we have. The fact that we have had minimal deaths, we've only had 1 death, and we've played for probably about upwards from 8 to 9 hours, that's pretty good, I think. But we're still far from finished because a boss fight is available. That's right. We can go to the Weald, a medium level mission to kill a wizened hag. And if I do it, there's a very rare item available called the Demon's Cauldron, and it's available for the occultist, so this could help out Astral significantly, Astral or Kyle, because they're both occultists. Let's see, it increases the chances of stunning and debuffing the crit, but it reduces the virtue chance, but it's still, I think, way beneficial. Now, here's my dilemma. I don't want to do this right now. The reason being is that a lot of our heavy hitters, like myself and Cole, Sukai, you know, we're all trying to heal up after previous encounters. And I don't want to go in with half stress and all that shit. Like, it would be one thing if only one of them was like at 50 or so stress, but if 2 or 3 were at like medium stress and I sent them in, dude, I'd be effed. So I kind of have to play it by ear, and I want to send in some level 2s, maybe a level 3 to deal with this mission, because even though it says apprentice level 1 minimum pretty much, you guys saw what happened to Dark. We had several level 2s and Dark still died, even though I was trying to play it as best I can. So I feel like having some people that are above the level, the recommended level, is ideal. So there's also the fact that Astral is pretty much the only person who can heal. So if I went to this mission right now and I wanted to make sure I had a healer, I would be sending Astral, and Astral's a newbie. He's level 0. I do not want to put him in a situation where it's like, oh, your first mission, you gotta go kill a boss and hope you don't get killed yourself. No, we're not doing that, honey. We are going to be training up some of our peeps. We're going to actually go to the ruins and do a little skirmish. There's a short mission, so no campfires, but it's not as big a room. And I'm hoping that with this, Elendril will actually level up, Destin will get more experience, and he'll get closer to level 2. And Astral will get to level 1, and I'd feel a lot better with sending him out towards a mission like this, of this magnitude. So, this is the team right now. Dave is pretty much in the front of the pack, but Destin is definitely the allocated leader. You know, I just feel like the Leopard class is definitely kind of like a leadership, kind of like looking class. So we're kind of running with that. Elendril is coming along, and Astral is the newcomer. And yes, I knew the moment that I got another occultist, I was like, Yuri, for sure. AKA Astral-san, because Yuri is an evil character in the anime that he's from, so an occultist, perfect class for the purple-haired beauty. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually go to the blacksmith really quickly. I want to take advantage of the fact that I actually unlocked the armor smithing, and since Destin gets a percentage off, he has a armor tinker quirk, which lets him get minus 20% off armor upgrades. I want to actually upgrade his armor. Heavy and restricting, his cuirass can absorb all manner of punishing blow. His massive sword is slow to swing, but delivers crushing damage to anyone caught. So his battered chestplate, it has no dodge capability and gives a base of 35 HP. Reforging it for 525 gold, he'll have 5 more dodge now and an increase of 7 HP. Which I think is great. Worth the money. Ow. So now looking at the others. I'm willing to spend a little bit more. By the way, if you look at Astral's abilities, he does not have Daemon's Pull like Kyle does. I think he doesn't even have Hands of the Abyss like Kyle does, but he does have Abyssal Artillery and a Sacrificial Stab, so he's more of an offensive type. So I will take advantage of that when I can, but back to the topic here. I think I want to increase Elendril's health. So this would increase her base dodge by 5 and her HP by 4. The light coat is all the Grave Robber will wear. She favors mobility and dexterity over protection. Concealed within her garment are razor-sharp throwing daggers, and buckled to her back a pickaxe. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. Now let's head to the survivalist.
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
Reduced cost of training campfire skills by 10%. Requires 27 crests. Oh, and it has descriptions for every class in the survivalist, too. I like that. I like that I can get a good sensibility of how every character works. Just by looking at these things. So, looking at Elendril first, because she has the most experience. Even over Destin, actually. The only reason Elendril isn't the promoted leader of the next exhibition is because Destin is the tankiest, and he's pretty much going to be like in the front of the group. So sorry, I'm not trying to be, you know, biased against the people in the back row. Actually, maybe I should make Elendril the leader then. You know what, I can overthrow myself. Elendril's the leader of the next exhibition. Sorry, Destin. Okay, so the Grave Robber is restless and prefers to wander while the party camps, always on the lookout for trinkets and baubles. She may reluctantly confess to pilfering an item in the hamlet prior to departure, or entertain those with a similarly morbid sense of humor with a biting and ironic wit. So we have all these abilities, and we can spend a very hefty amount of coin if we want to add to their arsenal of abilities. A loner and an outcast, the leper will tend to shun the others in his group, preferring instead to mend his own dying body at the expense of the horror, such as undertaking brings forth. In order to reduce his stress, the leper can remove his mask, but such a thing is sure to unsettle his companions. What's behind the mask, Destin? What are you hiding, huh? Watch. It ends up being like the most masculine, handsome face imaginable, and that's the reason it unsettles people. They've never seen such beauty before. Oh god, let's not inflate his ego anymore, please. So for me and Dave, righteousness and conviction inspire compelling speeches around the campfire. In the face of mounting stress, the Crusader is a leader, standing tall and refusing to break. His unshakable belief can assuage companions' fears, reassuring them that despite the hardships they will most certainly endure, all will be well in the end. And finally, Astral. At rest, the occultist will attempt communication with the dark and impossible forces of the void in an effort to strengthen himself and the party. Such efforts are frequently taxing, however, exacting a toll in darkness and stress. Alright, that is cool, but I don't want to spend too much money. I actually want to spend the bare minimum for this next exhibition. That way I have a good amount left over, plus whatever I make from this run, in order to splurge on the boss run. Because once I get back, I'll be available, so I will partake in the next mission. Sukai and Aqua should be available, and I would like them to take part in the next mission. And then the fourth spot is more of a crapshoot. I would say Kick, but I don't know how far his stress will go down, so we'll have to see. Oh, and of course, let's check the Nomad
Trinkets
Wagon.
and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Improves the trinket purchase selection and reduces their cost. Oh yeah, we're going to have to upgrade the merchant network. Look at how pricey these are. Brawler's gloves. Plus 25% damage if in position 1. Wow, that is fantastic. It has its cons, but every item seems to have its cons as well as its pros. Bleed Amulet. Bleed skill chance plus 30% and plus 20% bleed resist in exchange for less dodge. Wow, I am really kind of impressed by some of these abilities. They're very, very enticing. Trinkets. Anybody I want to upgrade? I've considered upgrading Elendril. Because, let's see, I use her flashing daggers all the time, and I do use Toxin Trickery. The other ones, though, are kind of iffy, but... which one do I want to go with? Let's go with that. And that. Alright, away we go. To the ruins! We'll get 3,000 gold, 2 busts, and an abomination trinket, which adds to virtue chance, a lock of patience. It's shaped like a heart. It kind of reminds me of that thing from that Robin Hood movie. You know, the chastity belt. Oh god. Good times. Alright, we're only taking 8 food, and we'll only take 6 of those torches. Take a little bit more medicinal herbs, and an extra shovel. And I think we're good to go. Pretty much bare minimuming it out. One more torch, cause worried. Okay. Alright. Everybody ready to go? Looks like it. Any trinkets I want to give? Nope, because I still don't have a Hellion.